All right, Bourbon family. It's 2022. We are moving into the new year. 2023 is just a few hours away, and we are just thanking the Father, thanking the heavens for a wonderful year. We're all here, we're safe. Just want to say, I want to thank everyone who's ever participated in any of my bourbon tastings, my edu tastings. I want to thank all of those who have encouraged me to continue with my business and building my brand. I also want to thank those who are yet to participate, and I look forward to meeting you in the new year. So, a couple of things that you can look forward to is definitely going to be doing more whiskey and travel so we can go out and visit more places, more distilleries, both in the States and abroad. And I hope that I can actually entice some people to come travel along with me as we explore mainly bourbons and whiskeys, but may throw in some other spirits in there as well. Also, you can expect that I'm actually in a space where I've been invited to learn more from the actual distillers themselves, and I want to kind of continue my learning and engagement by visiting their place of business and exploring some of the city size and country size within the United States. And actually kind of get more of a hands-on feel. And I want to be able to share that with you. So we'll be doing some live tapings and being able to bring that to you up front on location. But most excitingly, I'm just enthralled with the idea that I'll be able to spend some time, some more intimate time with these distillers and having conversations around their motives and motivations behind how they distill, why they distill, and some of the legacies that they want to leave. So look forward to information about my podcast that will be coming up in 2023 as we go about interviewing and sharing and talking with distillers all over. So I hope that you'll join me on that. Please keep in mind that this is a growing brand. We're having fun as we do it, not trying to duplicate any others, but we want to invite you to our public educations. I will be doing more public educations as we go through the 2023 year, as well as I continue to do the private tastings for corporate and small businesses. So keep an eye out on the website for events where we're going to be, locations. Definitely taking part in the Table 12 with Serenada Homestead and Chef Mel and some of the other vendors around the city. So I'm looking forward to it. And I want you to kind of hit like or follow me and on my Instagram, on my Facebook at Bourbon Bliss ATL, and send me an email sometimes and just let me know some things that you're interested in. Maybe you want me to explore and share with you. But send me an email just to say, hey, I wonder about this. And for those who know me, I have this little motto that I share with my family and my friends. And it's one that I have for myself, but it is learn how to learn. So in part of that, it means go within and follow your bliss. The bliss being that thing that moves you, that makes you inquire about the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Just follow along. Find out those answers, and then enjoy your journey. I don't know where this Bourbon Bliss brand is going to take me. I have some ideas of where I want to go, but I don't know where it's going to take me. But I can tell you that I am excited about the journey. I'm excited about the ride. I'm definitely excited about the people that I'm meeting. And I'm kind of sitting back looking at all of this take place in unity. And one of the things I'm going to leave you for this 2022 going into our new year about bourbon and whiskey and the intrigue for me. I've been to several distilleries and been a lot of places drinking whiskey, bars and lounges and things of that sort. And I'm an African American female who sometimes I go by myself, and often I'm with friends as I travel. But one of the things I can share with you is I look at old photos in the 1800s or the late 1700s of whiskey distillers and whiskey makers. And in those photos, I see remnants of both African Americans and Caucasian and Irishmen. And I just see a plethora of nationalities in a lot of these photos at these distilleries. And for me, it reminds me of why it is America's spirit. Bourbon is synonymous to America. And when I look at those photos, I'm reminded that, wow, there doesn't seem to be a divide, doesn't seem to be a racial or color line drawn when it comes to making whiskey, which was one of my intrigues. I said, what is it behind this? Okay, maybe there was a line with who sold the whiskey. We know that. We know that there's a line with whose name was on the whiskey. But when it came to making the best whiskey, there was no color line. And that is what I want to share, and that's what I wanted to explore and learn about. What is it about this spirit that kind of erased all of the color lines between black and white and other nationalities? And with that, that's how I feel when I'm traveling. I don't feel as if people look at me as if I'm a woman drinking whiskey or having a cigar. They're actually probably more intrigued and more willing to help me. And I definitely don't feel like I am isolated because I'm an African American woman drinking bourbon or whiskey and having a cigar. I'm hoping to educate all of you, or as many of you who are willing or interested, in how to enjoy the spirit, so that as you travel with your family or friends or alone or for work, that you'll be able to meet people and unify around a conversation that is intriguing to both of you. It just happened to be with a glass of whiskey in hand. So, with that being said, please look forward to more of our content coming out in our blogs this upcoming year, as well as a focus on all things bourbon and whiskey, all things spirit, as a matter of fact, with the intent that there is going to be a unification of like-mindedness, not like-skinned, but like-mindedness around this concept of all things natural, of made of the earth, made of the alchemy of the mind, and shared amongst all generations and all nationalities. So with that, I want to wish you all a happy new year, safe, pleasant, and peaceful experience with your friends and family. And please join us this year at the Bourbon Bliss on Facebook, on Instagram. And I hope when you're in Atlanta or any place that we are doing our education things, that you follow us and come and join us. Peace and love.